Hey guys, it's the Matador. Welcome to some Dungeons 3. I'm gonna be honest, I did try and record some of this once before, but it didn't.
The shadow of absolute evil. The shadow
well.
of absolute evil had crossed the sea and now sought the chosen target, a dark elf named Talia. A long, long time ago. The absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super-secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super-secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions' evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well. The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
Yeah, so I know Dungeons 4 is out. I've not got my hands on that.
The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father, I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Tanos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. Your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whumph! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the Shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow
so they
of the
got a lot of
unspeakably evil
different,
moved through the world, all around it died.
Interesting humor in the game.
Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
But yeah, different music. But yeah, so I've already played a little bit of this.
The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's
trying
presence.
to
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark
Trying to
and full
record
of
it.
terrors. And there's a
and
pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod
I
in it earlier.
tried.
For the
or I had a
darkness.
different key binding set up,
I mean, for the light. Sorry. I'm
and
still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal.
one of the
Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an
my
incredibly powerful creature.
stop
But, well, light was
was-
a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light. The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess,
so yeah,
thanks
I can
to its
possess this
incredible
guy with
powers,
the shadow.
as long as it wasn't in the light.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free
Alright.
himself. Still, it was
All the
long enough
talking.
to get past the gate. The shadow's target was close, so close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
But yeah, F2 is
May the
gather
goddess
all
be
your
with you,
minions
my friends.
together
It
in
will
the-
soon be time to open the orphanage in the
in the
fatiguing
dungeon that
library.
we'll see.
Come to the big square and
And that
join
was
in the
also my
festivities.
end recording button.
Well,
And that
I don't
messed
know.
it up.
I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right, we'd love to come.
Excellent! May the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
Yeah, they got a lot of what some people would say would be very interesting humor. So we just avoid the light, because that'll hurt me. We'll jump up in here, because this guy's about to come across. Now we can get by him. Let's grab this meat bag, so that way I can get through. There goes Grimly.
Stop holding the lantern in my face.
Or Gimli if you want Lord of the Rings. Nope, can't go that way. So we'll go this way.
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They
So,
must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the
right-clicking to
fatiguing
move.
library. Heroes with lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
and in the name of my father Tanos, I'm glad to see so many of you here of your own free will.
Finally,
And now we're in the
finally,
clear.
the time had come, and the shadow of the passes in the Slow Lane evil was within range of Talia, the Dark Elf.
And now
The
I can
time had
stand here
come
and
for it to
listen.
use its incredible powers to possess
About
her
as
for a
much as I
short
wanted to.
time.
But we're not gonna suffer through that.
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What did she say?
Die!
Kill them all.
I will kill you all!
Elite.
I feel the power
They can't do
within
much.
me.
Some of her attacks are over
It's
9,000.
over 9,000!
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia.
God.
The black magic
She's
of the
using her
Dark
own
Elves. She immediately began to
us.
unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
Come on. Talia,
Like
kill them.
lambs to the slaughter!
The Dark Elf raged through Twistrom's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focus beam, while screaming, Kamehameha! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well. The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clonking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the Dispatch Shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistrom. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a Dark Elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
Alright,
The
so
Gehenna Stones,
that's episode
after
1. This is
leaving the
episode
Vestige
2 here.
Twistrom in ruin.
we'll go ahead and begin. I'll see about getting 1 or 2 of these done per episode, depending on
Twistrom looked like the leftovers from a
How-
heavy metal concert.
how long it takes.
What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
She's got kind of a split personality. If
While
you can't
Tanya
tell.
was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then. I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment. Out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I and an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
So I just threw a book on Talia. I didn't honestly pay attention to what it did. Oh, and I just smacked her. My bad. So I gotta destroy the remaining buildings and such. But to do that, I need an army. Well, an army needs money. So I'll go ahead and build out a little chamber around this gold here. That's the wrong
The
button.
grandiose evil's helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The new improved
trying to
research
remember
menu
how to-
TM was now available.
So I right click to get rid of that. And I don't have to let the little snots do all the work. I can pick up this gold here myself and deposit it in here if I right click. Now let's make this room a bit bigger. Just by a little bit. So over here, right across, I'm gonna build out a somewhat small room. Nothing too massive. Alright, you little snots keep digging that out. I'll go ahead and build that. We're gonna build this out, and then over here, don't carve those out. No, we'll do it over here. Over here, I am going to build. Right. We'll do it here. Maybe. Guess it doesn't matter too awful much how it looks. Wait, I can't? Oh, I was hoping to build the gobbler farm. Maybe I need to build... Do I need to research first?
Payday!
Yeah, it's payday, but... Where is...
The new improved research
There we
menu
go.
TM opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies.
Let's research
At
that.
the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After
Let's get
all,
more
this
little
evil
snots.
crusade had only just begun.
Get a bunch more little snots. Let's get some. Let's get the gobbler farm. There we go. Now I can make use of this room over here. Just had to remember. So I can hit V to get the whatever I'm thinking of. The research. Let's just keep the little snots working. May as well, right? If I can keep up
Uh-oh,
on
a
getting the
spider
gold.
nest has been unearthed.
Oh.
Death to all that
Where's the spider nest? Over here.
Ooh!
So, don't actually get that, guys. Melee fighter, plenty of life and good armor, or can't take much but deals a lot of damage. Inconspicuous skill. Not sure what that means exactly. Let's get 5 works. Looks like I may not have enough space here. What is they get a better bonus the more, or the fewer open spaces there are. There we go. That guy's getting a space. So they got efficiency. So right now you can see this is at 70% efficiency. Now it's at 90. Now that all but one entrance is. Well, now there's only one entrance. Alright, all of you come over here and kill the spider. There we go. Hold down right click. And you drop them all at once. Alright, I think it's time to go to the surface. Everybody come here. Throw you all down over there. Got this gobbler farm going. The gobbler farm works the same way. It has an efficiency. Okay, you know, we'll go up to the surface here.
What's up?
Alright, everybody come this way. We're gonna go this way.
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to the good people and were not
Kill these
limited to
good
protecting
people.
themselves in a dungeon, as is the case with other representatives of the genre. The armies of evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistram. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it immediately.
Alright, all of you come this way, come this way. And we're all over here, hit the warrior. Little guy, you come around here. Let's have this knock us correctly.
Everything good must die.
You get back, you get back, you get back. I lost one of them because I wasn't paying attention.
Ouch!
Yes, kill the novice.
What's up?
Payday.
Everybody kill the warrior.
The little town of Good was destroyed and turned into a hotbed of evilness. Cracks formed on the
Everybody go
surface,
home.
and something, guess, evil rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical
Except for you.
form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed
You
through
come
the
back here, grab
personified
that, then you
evil's
can go home.
veins. It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power. New research was thus made
let's get
available,
another-
which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The
Let's get
impatient
that
evil immediately
dealt with.
began to research something.
Let's clear that out a little bit.
Yeah, what is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently, teaching myself to play the ukulele.
Alright, so I need at least one more of you. I also need to... Nope, not that. I need to get my construction menu. To fill that in.
By the goddess of light! What happened here? The whole city is in ruins. I drank a beer right over there just yesterday.
Where are you taking me?
Everybody, come over here. I can tell everybody to
Hey,
target
where
somebody
does
by
this
smacking
lead?
them.
We should take a closer look.
The first heroes had discovered the not-so-well-hidden evil's dungeon and now entered its depths. Of course, the insidious evil had already prepared a despicable reception for them. At least I hope so.
Even if that's not the case, I will kill these ridiculous do-gooders myself. They
Pick up a
will pay
naga.
for mocking me over the years.
The progress-addicted evil had unlocked some new research and immediately set about trying it out.
Let's get that. Let's get a couple of Naga. And I think it's time to get a new area to the dungeon. Because I'm a little bit short on beds. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Alright, got a nice new bedroom set out for him. And it should auto-collect all the evilness over there, generating from that pool. Some good frontline units, and let's take all these guys, throw them back outside. Let's get me some more.
It's payday.
Let's get my snots to get me some more gold. Let's go back to the overworld real quick. Where's the exit here? Right there. It's gotta be
The
an
absolute evil's little snots had dug out a new room.
attack. Ooh, the snots got a new room. Alright, back upstairs. killed some people. What's up here? Is there anything up here? Might be a book. Nope, nothing important. Kill the apprentice. Alright, buddy, you need to back off.
Good will fall.
Right in here, there's a health potion. Kill the rogue. Everybody kill the novice first. Let's get the healers. And then we'll destroy this real quick. While they're doing that, oh my word, there's a lot of gold here. Let's try and make this whole area sort of a gold room. And I can't stay out here forever. If I try, my minions will get angry and might end up refusing to do anything.
The second island of the good was mercilessly overrun by the strategically savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil island. Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be
Alrighty.
bubbling to the surface.
While they move there.
Excellent. Even better than in Dungeons 2. Not that I'm out to plug it or its fantastic add-on or anything. I'd never do that.
Huh? The armies of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right, men, get ready to attack in waves. Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once? Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy for real men.
Thanks to the enemy's limited tactical finesse, their destruction was virtually unavoidable. So it was time to decorate for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
Oh, they're right there. Like,
What?
I definitely missed them. Let's go kill this little group here, and then I'll send everybody home real quick. There's a fuck up top. Real quick, everybody go home. What's this book? Life regen.
Tanos must die.
You, before you go there, come back here and grab this. Back in the dungeon, we got some more stuff to do. Get more research. Let's grab up more minions.
It's payday.
Or the ability to get more minions, that is. Get another Naga, get a few more of these guys.
Hey, wasn't that Vinny's vegan cuisine? Oh well, no real loss there.
Ooh!
Everybody get ready.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yeah, we're good. Later on, I'll want to have a better, almost a more compact system because there are traps later on, which I've not actually seen yet myself, but I know that they're there. Actually, I think I did see them for a little bit at one point. But still, it's not a huge deal right now because I don't have access to traps. And so I don't really care about keeping, you know, one path to the dungeon hard or
Hopefully
anything.
no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Where's the spider nest? Over here.
Ow!
Ooh, Rufus. Diamond vein. Infinite money.
Uh-oh, a spider nest has been unearthed.
Over here, take out the new spider nest. Alright. They are good to go about their business now.
Your creatures have inadvertently dug into a dragon's nest.
Uh-oh.
Ooh! Ah!
Kill the dragon lizard. And we'll open that up. I'm gonna make this into a large gobbler farm. Alright, my minions seem to be in good shape. Let's go ahead and see if I can complete some more of that. There we go. And everybody come here. That's a lot of money.
Oh no! The studio burned down. And I was going to come here tonight for Pilates.
Take this poor sucker out.
It's payday. Your little snots have dug out a new room.
Where at? Over here? Not a big deal. Nothing dangerous over here. The efficiency doesn't quite matter for the treasury rooms. But for the other stuff, it does. Got it. Let's go over here and kill these guys real quick. What does this mean? Are you unhappy? trying to go
What
on
can I do for
strike.
you?
If so, that sucks. But oh well. As the great evil, I don't think we really care too much about giving you your fair wages in this one time. There's not really much you can do about it, is there?
The good camp has been destroyed. Victory is ours. Evil is victorious. Ha! Good thing I switched sides.
And so it was that the good camp was destroyed by the battle-wise evil's army. Now it was time to take over all of the good islands. That would be a cakewalk. Easy as stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple. My ass. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience, of course.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry. Do you really know what you're doing? You wanted to be good. You had dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about
See,
your
armor
deeds.
bonus.
Can
I
you
wanna
please
give that
just
to
stop
a,
with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last 2 games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut it, good me.
Yeah, good Talia. We're good with evil Talia being here instead.
Ouch! Ouch!
And there we
Talia
go.
and the destructive evil's army had succeeded in destroying Twistram and the surrounding area. Good no longer existed in this land.
Why? What the hell happened here?
Apparently, not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God, the foresighted evil had provided for this contingency. The Dungeon Heart was charged with evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter. For Talia, of course.
Ooh, good. Then all the best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia dissipated and disappeared to a faraway and safe place. The rest of the sacrificing evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Tanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. I'm going to find that shifty wench and use her ears as bookmarks.
Yeah, so he's definitely a little bit racist. But anyways, I guess I will let y'all go, and we'll see you in the
The
next
Gehenna
one.
Stones. After leaving the vestiges of Tristram,
Well, let's get
Talia
this.
set out for the Gehenna Stones.
Get an
They
idea of
served
what you're
as
looking for
seals
next.
to keep the demons banished in hell, where Tanos himself had exiled them. Her so-called Foster Fathers Act would soon be undone.
Alright, y'all have a good one. Bye.